2019 GSL SuperTournament Season 2.
You don't say. I do. This music's good. Ooh. What is this song? Yeah.
I'm sure if I Shazam it won't be found, though.
I know. It might have been mixed by our music department. I'm not sure. Guys, it's PartinG versus TY coming up.
Yeah, that's a
PartinG, an
that's a
agent
cool
of
match.
chaos.
That's a good way to put it. He's definitely an agent of chaos.
This Batman villain of a pro gamer is about to battle a caster. How's that for a narrative, Artosis?
No. I am wondering, who do you think actually takes this one?
Well, I think TY is supposed to take this one. I think if these guys play 100 games, TY wins a lot of them. Most of them, for sure. But, dude, PartinG is so sneaky. He knows how to take a win.
Well, yeah, he knows how to win, that's for sure. His execution's really strong. I have a feeling he's going to have some very good builds planned. I don't expect him to take it into longer games, so I think that this is a hard to predict match. Like, TY generally can defend everything and play well, but, I mean, I'm sure that PartinG has something really dirty planned.
Oh, it's going to be...
There's going to be, like, two more prisms.
Some straight-up
There's gonna
mud
be
nerd play, all right?
Yeah.
We're talking about down and dirty.
Okay, so I was
Some sewer mermaid stuff.
Some sewer mermaid stuff, for sure.
The music was so good.
All right.
Stop dancing.
I love that word, sewer mermaid. That's just so good. It's so funny. I remember, dude, like, I think it's like 15 years ago, like at the first event I ever worked at overseas, I was with DJ Wheat, and he kept referring to people as jobbers, and I'm like, what's a jobber? And he like explains to me what the word is.
To this day, I still use jobber.
Jobber
It's
is such a
amazing.
great word.
It's a
If
great
you guys don't know
word.
what a jobber is, it's like, that's the guy in a wrestling match that loses to make the other guy look good. It's such a good diss. Okay, it's time to start game one, PartinG versus TY.
Game start.
See? Gotta believe me. I won't lie to you.
Pixel 1. PartinG. Splice. TY.
So, I think it's safe to say that PartinG's going to try crazy stuff in each game. Thing is, he's good enough at the crazy stuff, it doesn't matter if you know it's going to be crazy. Oh, what in
Second racks
the
proxy.
world am I seeing
Cool.
here?
Cool.
So
That's
he
actually a hard
opens
thing to
up.
figure out.
Yeah. I like this. Okay, let's see where this goes now. TY support here.
Bronson.
Some PartinG support here.
Sugar
Some
Bears,
cheering
those
for
are-
good, some cheering for evil.
That's what he calls his subs on his Twitch channel, is his Sugar Bears. You have to name, like when you have a Twitch channel, Traces, you have to name, like, if you get a sub, this is what you are now. These are Sugar Bears.
All right, sugar bears everywhere. All the gummy bears already gone, though. This GuMiho's out.
GuMiho is gone. Here is TY trying to keep it alive for the Terran race.
That's right.
Otherwise, we get a PVZ finals. So yeah, this is very neat, this build that we're looking at.
TY, I feel like, has gotten even better at prepping since he started casting here.
I don't feel like we've seen enough matches to definitively say that, but I know what you mean.
This is like such a smart way to open.
Yes.
In a best of five,
This is a great
great.
game one thing.
Yeah.
Seems like it's a really interesting map for it because that high grass right there, you're kind of setting the tone. This is hard to scout. Like, PartinG is just doing his thing. I think he's going to die to this, but PartinG's the type of player that's good against things like this because his micro is really strong.
His micro is so good.
There's been times where he's been the best micro player on Earth, and I wouldn't just say that right now. I'm not sure who is, but his micro is very, very strong.
Okay. The rush is about to activate. And this stalker, keep in mind, concussive shell is a real headache. If he doesn't move this right away, he loses the first stalker.
Yeah, it's a big deal. Okay, probe's
Good
full.
night.
They should actually go up the ramp. Okay.
Bunker's thrown down here.
Yeah, I think
And
you
he
have
might
to give up
actually
the
edge
Nexus.
into the ramp, yeah.
Is he
In
just
fact,
dead? Yeah.
Protosis, maybe
Might
this
be.
sentry will stop these 2 Marauders and Marines. Wait, no, it will not.
Actually.
That was actually a really good force field.
Yep.
Look at me just being just a biased caster.
Yeah.
Up to turn in my caster badge.
Okay, so he kills off the first 2 Marauders.
He could
At
just
a
kill the
huge
pylon,
cost,
man.
of course.
This is just,
Oh, no.
if we had a name for pylons like that, then we'd capture this idea better.
Yeah. Can't think of what that would be, though.
Look at this. 1 Stalker. 15 probes have been killed.
You know what? He might be able to just pick off the SCVs now. So that there's no
that's
bunker.
true. That's
and then
true.
if the Immortal gets out, it's held.
Yeah.
But he's got so few workers, he has to keep the Nexus alive. That's very, very crucial.
Again, with a... Oh my god, hold on, wait, he might be able to get the pylon again.
Oh,
if
he's
he
gotta-
just ignores the Stalker, he can,
Yeah.
that's it, GG!
He had to get the Immortal out. It's the only way. All right, so look at PartinG. It's kind
Party's
of a
like,
smug look on his
okay,
face.
buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess your rush got me.
It's like, all right, you know what? I was going to play macro games, TY, but now you threw down the gauntlet.
Oh, PartinG is so salty.
Yeah. I love his head movements right now. I know we're showing TY guys, but PartinG is like, he's doing those half nose that, you know, it's a very Korean mannerism. I have a lot of Korean friends that make that same move when they're like kind of
Oh, they turn
disappointed,
their head to the
upset.
side?
Yeah, it's like it's almost like shaking your head no, but it's only halfway. It's like you bring it to the side, and yeah, he's doing a lot of that.
Look at him mumbling to himself.
Yeah,
There it is, there it is, there it is.
That
yeah.
was it right there. He's done that
Damn.
like 12 times since he just died. So, PartinG,
He's pissed.
I'm excited to see what he does. I don't know if he had plans before this. I hope they've all changed it to cheese.
Okay, game 2's ready. It's going to be on Thunderbird. Let's go.
Game start. Pixel 1, PartinG. Splice, TY.
It's funny because we never really got to see what PartinG wanted to do. And he usually comes in with a very specific strategy, usually a specific timing attack or a crazy cheese and all in.
And it definitely could have been that, but he was doing a specific scoutless strategy. He's doing that again here.
By the way, that rush we saw back there, again, when you get the concussive shells, the moment the Stalker is hit with that first shot from the Marauder, it is 100% dead.
Yeah.
And getting the concussive shell in that rush, it completely eliminates most of the micro opportunities that you would get. For instance, with a Stalker.
It changes so much how you micro, and just if you get the first unit, it is the biggest thing.
Right.
There's like even defensive openers that we've seen, I think specifically TY open with, where he has concussive and just like catches an adept. You know, and it's like, ha, I got a unit for free. Concussive shells, it goes quick, you know? You can upgrade it really quickly. All right, both players expanding. Nothing too out of the ordinary as of yet. No Reaper. It's definitely something. Kind of appreciate that he's not going Reaper. There's a lot of builds that can abuse you going Reaper. You know, they take a while to build. You know, their overall damage output is not as high as a Marine or anything. Its range isn't as high as a Marine.
Doesn't pan out to be a very good unit as the game goes on for a long time.
Yeah, and some of these maps you can block the Reaper jump path pretty well.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, at this level of play, it's basically mandatory. You know how to do that. So,
so Twilight coming up. Let's see if that's cheesy or regular macro. Almost always we see Twilight openers on this map. Protoss players just in general really like blink into third base because it's just barely safe against everything, and it kind of gives you the most options after that third.
okay, so the Adept is going to be moving out on the map. And I want to see if PartinG even plays one game is kind of like just a macro kind of game, especially against TY, right?
Yeah,
TY is like really the best when it comes to Terran.
I'd like to see it just to see it.
Just to see what it looks like? Yeah, totally. Now here's Blink.
Is he gonna let that shield battery finish?
I think he is. Especially...
I think he did.
Yep.
Where did he build that shield battery?
Yeah, I was trying to look at that as well.
I don't actually see it on the mini. Maybe it's right above the next to the natural. Yeah.
Yeah, there it is.
Saw that little lip. Okay. It's either an idle probe or a shield battery.
What do you think about the Robo at the entrance like that?
I think it's all right. Like, he saw a Hellion,
Yeah.
so it's just part of his wall to make sure the Hellions can't just run in. Obviously, that location, if you lose the Robo, it's more easy to lose, I guess, than
Here's
other
a
places.
fake Oracle, although it doesn't look like TY takes the bait at all.
No, he
He's
doesn't.
like, no, I know that's not real.
All right, quite a few Hellions coming up, but a full wall now.
Oh, cancels.
It's okay. He's got enough. There's no way. Can't do anything there.
Okay, he's locked out.
Yeah, look at that. Gets the heal there from the shield battery as well. Really well placed.
Gets his third Nexus. He actually could have gone up there and denied that, but I guess.
Well, he would have lost his units too. Because as soon as you get in warping around here,
I guess
think
that's
he
true.
has
There's
enough
only
to-
one exit there, so yeah.
yeah, you would have been able to kill those. So, PartinG like very tight on everything right now.
Complete.
Siege tank and cloak coming up from TY, as well as his third. I like how both of them are playing. I really do. I think both of them are choosing like really nice strategies. Like TY is giving himself opportunities for damage, and PartinG is staying as tight as he can on the build order, like as quick a third Nexus as possible, defending everything correctly. Maximum greed that he can do while still being reasonable.
This is the safest Banshee harass I've ever seen Artosis.
That's funny.
Okay. We do have a medevac actually up top center here. There's no way you can position that and not. Right? Yeah. Like, what are we watching here?
Sometimes you do find a pylon like that, though.
Yeah, you're just
Where
like,
you're like,
well,
oh, I can just kill this.
yeah. Okay, now he sees the medevac coming here. Oh, good blink in. Oh! He actually might have been able to snipe that down. He kind of turned too quickly there. By the way, we have Zealot legs coming here. Back on the Terran side of the map, the third command center is about to finish. He's getting tanks, Marines, and Ravens.
And Speed Banshee.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so interesting. I mean, is he going to go mech? He's making an engineering bay, which I feel like he doesn't need a turret right now, but he's getting Banshee speed, which I've only ever seen with mech. Okay, yeah, there it is. It's mech. Ooh, I'm excited. I was talking a lot of trash about mech against Zerg.
Yeah.
Mech against Protoss has kind of fallen out of favor. It was really popular for a little bit. A bunch of Terrans started doing it like around Super Tournament. See, in fact, Super Tournament 1 exactly is when it started popping up. Like Innovation,
Yeah, that's
Maru,
true.
GuMiho all tried it out, and then it entered into the GSL Code S season, and then it just kind of fell away. I think in practice what happened is it started getting countered more. We didn't see it get super countered within GSL, so sometimes that happens just within your practice games. But to see TY bust it out here, that's very exciting.
One of the things about TY is he really can do all the different forms of Terran.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like, he's just...
Absolutely.
Anything that Terran can do, he knows how to do it almost basically perfectly.
Yes.
It's crazy to me. So, we're going to see how he does it this time around.
Isn't he the oldest Terran? Amongst the top Terrans. He's definitely older than Maru. I think he's older,
than Innovation.
Yeah.
I know he's older than Innovation.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? He was baby.
Yes.
Back in the day. This guy was playing when he was so young, and his ID was baby. Of course, you know, you can't keep that forever. I guess you could, but kind of weird to be called baby if you're just an adult man.
Yeah.
I'm right.
For the most part.
So,
maybe like if your significant other just calling you it something else.
Yeah.
But yeah. Just
or you
like,
could say
hey,
sugar
baby.
bear for that too.
Yeah, that's true. All right,
Now,
lots
what
of
do you think of
geeks,
this
lots
double expand here?
from PartinG?
From PartinG's playing it like it's
Perfect.
StarCraft 1 PvT. He's like,
Absolutely.
Mech. He's like, all right, give me some Nexuses.
Yeah, mech can't move out quickly at all. I mean, that's why TY has Speed Banshees, is because he knows there's no other way to really get harassment done.
Artosis, we have 8 more gateways coming here.
Yeah.
The gateway explosion.
No, he's
is
powering
crazy.
like a
9
madman.
gates, 10 gates.
This is fantastic, though.
Like, unfortunately, these are all going to finish. He's not going to have any probes because the Banshees will have killed them all.
I very much think that this is how you should be playing against mech players, is you mass expand, and then you just hold their push, and you have so many bases that you're ahead.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That's a lot of gates, man.
Yeah, he is going to swarm the hell out of this mech.
Oh, I'm so curious to see what this big fight is going to look like here with these two.
Yeah, me too. Well, the thing is, TY, this is a type of situation that he's very good at because he will identify what's going on here. Some players will rush up to, like, carriers or Tempests to try to deal with this. Some players will make mass Immortals to try to deal with this. When you see this many gateways, it's pretty clear what's going on.
Yeah.
You're just going to see a lot of charge lots, maybe some Blink Stalkers in there, right? It's going to be trying to overpower your mech army in that way.
It's so funny. This is like a StarCraft 1 PvT right now.
Very much so.
Here in StarCraft 2, this is
like
basically exactly what this looks like, is you're trying to get like a ton of gateways and just sort of flood them. Like the Protoss is basically like a Zerg in that matchup. And here we are with TY going, excuse me, with TY going mech in this fashion that he is. We have this kind of response here, which is just to get mass units.
Yeah. Well, hopefully he gets speed for his Warp Prism so he can do something Recall-esque against this mech army.
Yeah, good point.
He's going to be able to get that in and really punish the Terran player for playing his race. Right, good defensive setup. Doesn't, well, how many tanks does he actually have behind this? Because those Cyclones actually don't do well against this army.
No. Is he just going to go for it? He's going to try to just smash the fourth? I guess he is. Here we come. He blinks forward. Oh, these Zealots are all hopping on the barracks. That's not good.
Yeah, that's why he landed it there. Beautiful building placement. Good defense here from TY.
Again, these siege tanks in the back.
There's 10 more Zealots on the way right now.
He blinks up here. Kiting is very real here. It's hard to fight this, though, with a planetary here. It really is.
The micro is so strong from TY. What great control.
He's playing amazingly.
Yeah,
now, with the rest of the Zealots get with this army, he's going to have another opportunity to try to dive on top of this.
Yeah, that is very scary.
Ooh.
Those high ground tanks are important. He's got the planetary here as well. Hopefully he can repair that. Yeah, starts to repair it. It seems like it will end up going down. This was an expensive attack from PartinG, though. The one thing I guess we have to look at is he does have 81 probes. So his economy not looking too bad.
Okay, the Banshees are going to kill literally everything, and it's just Zealots. Now, I actually think, I might be wrong, but I think you could actually counterattack after this. Look, Protoss doesn't have anything now.
Well, he has so many gateways that I think if you counterattack, you're going to lose your army. I think TY wants to max here, maybe send his Banshees out.
Okay. He's
repair the Banshees, send them for harassment, re-siege up, get your buildings in order.
All right, another blink forward here. But, of course, Stalkers are not good at retreating, especially with units this fast from the Terran. Oh, he just micros back.
This is a cool game.
Well, I think we're going to get to the point where TY will come out on the map. He's only 20 supply away. And we're going to have that fight happen right now. Stalkers blinking in again, hitting a lot of those Banshees. Is there an observer with this army?
He had 4 speed observers with his army before, but I don't see any.
See him unless we're missing something here.
Yeah, I don't see him, but it's a missed opportunity to just go over and kill everything.
I get the idea though. He's like, well, he passed to have an observer there, right?
Yeah,
but yeah. There's so nothing to spot.
Okay, there's an observer again. Yeah, as TY gets closer to max here, you know, his army is going to be scaling a bit better. It's still hard to have a clean engagement, though. It's such a tempo-based play from PartinG.
Oh, these Widow Mines are going to be huge.
Actually gets on top of them very, very well.
Yeah, really quickly.
Forces a liftoff there. Blue Flame is almost done, so these Zealots are going to have a harder time in the future.
Okay, the army's trying to merge up here. He's backing these Banshees up. We do have an observer now with the army again. He's just going to kill that last Archon, and it's just Stalkers, Artosis.
Yeah, and Stalkers can do all right, but...
It's just so weird, because it's like Terran's barely hanging on in these fights, but PartinG is always lower in supply.
That is true. Containing a lot of units over there on the Terran side.
There's another Nexus being made at 12 o'clock.
Just continually warping in Zealots here. I feel like it might be worthwhile to try to send a Cyclone over there to snipe his War Prism.
Oh my god, he's gonna get that command center. It lets the Terran try to dive on top of this.
Oh, I love the micro on these Banshees. He keeps bringing them in and then moving them back because he knows PartinG wants to turn around and shoot him.
Yeah, yeah.
Really, really nice micro.
It's worth pointing out that if this battle continues to go on for several more minutes, eventually Terran is not going to have any more resources back at home. This base that they're fighting over is what TY needs to get to ensure that he will be able to continue on in this game.
That would be one of the most impressive victories ever, actually, if PartinG were to win because he denied the 4th base with non-stop battles for 10 minutes or something.
Yeah, yeah.
I can't imagine that being the case, though, because, like...
Oh, these tanks might be a little bit too far forward here.
Ooh. Oh, get that tank. I think the Banshees can kill everything. Oh, no, there's an Observer. He scanned, so he was looking for that Observer now.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, my God.
You know what? I think he actually might have done it here. This is so much.
I think TY is still alive right now. Oh, he's got a planetary up at that 4th again. That's
planetary
important.
is much tougher to kill.
During this, PartinG did get another base, by the way. He's got 6 bases. And it looks like TY has taken another base in the bottom, like 6 o'clock or so. Nothing there yet, but I'd imagine that's where the mules are going to be headed. Just got to repair that. No, he's just going to give it up. Because he looks at that, it's going to overwhelm.
That was a tough decision to make.
This is such a cool game.
Yeah. Now, there is actually another base at the very, very bottom, but there's no workers there. And if Protoss simply sees that base, he can go kill it. So, oh my god.
Okay, well, Banshees can eradicate bases very quickly in this type of number. All right, sets up some of his siege tanks. Ooh, I don't know, man. He might get broken here.
Oh, he blinks right through.
Yeah, the Stalker's just taking out so much. But the SCV's coming up. They're slowing down those Zealots quite a bit.
Takes out that base. Will he go for this? I guess he's going to try to come in here and take out the Robo.
Ooh.
If he takes that out, how many Observers are actually in this game? There's 3 Observers in this game right now.
Yeah. I mean, that could end up being a huge game changer.
Okay, he doesn't even know about the center-left base.
Doesn't know about 12 o'clock either.
Yeah.
I forgot that thing could lift up units and fly away. All right, more siege tanks being added now. PartinG staying on this gateway tech. He's only on 2-2, never started 3-3.
That base.
Stargate comes down, so it looks like he realizes that he's going to need to transition to actually win this game. That's going to give TY a lot of breathing room. What a cool and interesting game.
This has been so crazy to see this fight go on over and over and over in this one position.
It looked like it was going to break him so many times, but TY's micro was really excellent. He had a very interesting unit composition. It's not actually what I would have recommended if we had paused the game and TY was like, what do you want me to make right now? I would tell him, actually, I want you to make siege tanks. Put them on the high ground where you can't quite hit them.
Yeah.
And keep pulling everything back in there. But he was making mostly Cyclones, just a few siege tanks. Seems to have worked out, I guess. But now he has switched into those siege tanks.
So this game has finally gotten quiet. Terran has stretched out. He has a 4th base, which is going to allow him to have much more longevity in this game. And now Terran is... oh, hold on a second. Are we going to have another attack come in here?
It's kind of interesting. He's making some Phoenixes, by the way.
Yeah.
I mean, if you switch out of Cyclones into siege tanks, maybe that's good. They can fight Banshees, kind of, and lift up siege tanks, maybe. Seems like a very weird choice right now, though. We're so late in the game, the supplies are so high.
Yeah.
Normally in the very late game, that's where Phoenixes are not useful unless you're playing against, like, Mass Muta.
Yeah.
Other than that, they generally don't scale that well.
Oh, I don't know about this attacking over here. Let's see if this actually works.
Yeah, it's not going to. This is too many Stalkers against too many tanks.
Yeah, there's just too much splash damage that army receives before it even gets a chance to shoot. This is an idea, though. You know, when mech is strong because you can hold a certain position and you can't break it, but you can always ignore that and try to attack elsewhere. That's why we see that blink into the 3rd base.
And coming up again. Getting some of these Zealots on top of the siege tanks.
Oh my god, that just did not go well for him at all.
Looks like TY trying to set up another base quite frantically here.
Hey, you were talking about Protoss hands earlier, and then we had a cannon rush one of our other games. What was the deal with Protoss hands?
Oh,
Do
yeah.
they have Ninja
so
Turtle hands? They have
3 fingers, but I'm asking.
Do they have
because
thumbs?
the way,
Is it called the thumb too?
This is what I'm asking is, do they have 2 thumbs and 1 finger? Because they have 2 side fingers and then a middle finger.
They have 2 thumbs.
I believe they have 2 thumbs.
Yeah.
So they would give like 4 thumbs up. But
When they play StarCraft,
but
they have
that
to use a
wouldn't be
gamepad controller.
like if you're a movie critic Protoss, I think the 4 thumbs up doesn't make sense because we use thumbs, so it's like, how good was it? Was it middle, 1 up? Was it really good, 2 up? Or was it bad, 2 down?
Oh my God, he's going to be able to just snipe that. That's so funny. But did he lose too much in that process? This is a lot of damage he's eating every time he does this.
Well, that's the type of style that he's actually chosen here, right?
We've actually got, this is like such a weird game compared to normal PvTs. Like it really is like a Brood War game here.
Yes, it very much is. Like he's utilizing lower tech units in a very tempo-based play and keeping that pressure just on completely nonstop. I love it. Like it's such a cool, fun, interesting way to approach this.
The problem though is I don't feel like PartinG is actually succeeding in stopping TY. TY, even though PartinG is like constantly on the map and attacking at different angles, TY is still growing here. TY has now got real estate in the upper right side of the map here.
Here's a question for you. How many more bases must PartinG mine out over TY at the end to win with this style against TY style? Is it 1 more base or is it 2 more bases?
It's a good question, man. Hold up. We got another attack here. Oh my God. All right. He blinks in. He's committed. He does force a cancel.
God, that's a lot of Archons.
God.
Yeah, it's funny to watch him add these Archons, by the way. He's not adding the Archons because he thinks that they're super great in these situations.
Yeah,
they do some
gas,
things well. Yeah, it's if you have that much gas, there's nothing else to buy.
Yeah. So you might as well just make them.
You can't attack a siege mech army with Psystorm.
You know when we see Terran players meching and they just end up with a lot of Hellions because they have this extra minerals?
Yeah,
We call that the mineral dump. In this case, this is actually a gas dump. Yeah.
That's very true.
How funny.
And the thing is, they actually do well against like Hellbats, so if you have like Hellbats in there, but yeah, it's definitely a gas dump.
PartinG now in the very upper right.
Oh, they're expanding towards each other right now.
Yeah.
That kind of is interesting. I'd love to see PartinG throw 1 more Nexus down at the bottom left. I think that would be a really good play because all the action is over on the other side. Ooh. You know, even killing these depots. Look at that.
Well, anything, yeah.
Actually, anything. You're right. Anything.
Okay.
Needs to be careful about attack moving observers. I think it's you should place some kind of around near where you're going to battle. Right-click some onto your units that are in the back, and then put 1 in your control group. But when I see 6 flying around like this, look at those mines. You watch what's going to happen.
Yeah, you can accidentally end up
see?
losing.
You just lost 4 of them to 1 mine.
Wow.
TY scanned on purpose to be able to do that, by the way. And now there's no more.
I love the pickup to immediately get SCVs underneath it to repair. All right. Now, again, look at the supply. Look how funny this game is. All TY has been doing is massing up tanks this entire time. And now he has such a ridiculous number of tanks. I think it's finally time for TY to push.
Yeah. You know, the funny thing, if PartinG had an Arbiter, he'd still probably win this.
Oh, yeah. No, the Arbiter is what allows them to beat him in Brood War. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought he was going to push. He's just going to expand further?
That's funny.
Well, we've never gotten to cast a game like this, Artosis.
No,
this is like the
seen
one
like
of a
this.
kind.
Well, I hope this is something that rotates in. Like,
yeah,
this
it's
is
fun.
really exciting, and I love the way that PartinG is trying to fight against this. It hasn't worked. I think he would have killed almost everyone in the world, though. Again, 2 attack moved observers that get picked off by that mine. It's annoying, but you got to actually baby observers quite a bit.
Yeah, yeah.
Or if you don't want to. And the amount of he's lost, he may as well have just made a few oracles and just tag stuff.
Okay, he's going to try to attack in down here. This is a lot of damage he eats every time he gets close.
Yeah.
You know? I can't believe the ambition of TY expanding right in the middle. Yeah, right here.
Yeah, it kind of works, though.
Yeah.
By the way,
Look at this. This is so crazy.
Yeah, that's
okay,
what
so
I want.
basically PartinG has run out of bases. Maybe the lower center. Maybe.
Yeah. Well, you're focusing all your attention up here, so I guess that would make sense. But by the way, Phoenixes with Phoenix range is his choice right now. But he's playing against 2/2 Viking Banshee. And he has no upgrades for his Phoenixes. I don't think it's going to go well. I don't think so. I think the Phoenixes are only going to tickle him.
I think you're probably right, man. This game is so weird. Look at this. Look at it.
Look, he's
Terran's
mining.
mining right there. The army is like actually just at a range.
It's like, come on in. Let's do
Yeah.
this.
Good thing my minerals act as body blockers.
Yeah.
Look at this. What is even happening here? Okay, so now the Phoenixes have come out and killed the Banshees.
Yeah, this is super cool.
He's just going to go for the Nexus again.
I
is
wish
just
he
gonna-
had at least an attack upgrade.
How funny is this?
Hold on, hold on. Banshee's going to have a hard time against Phoenixes.
Anti-air!
Oh, they did it. They chased him away.
Is there nothing here? I guess this is a neglected base? Oh, no, there's a ton of tanks just below our graphic. Excuse me.
Ooh, those Archons. Feels like they're getting in the way a lot during these battles. Like, they'll never actually close on the siege tanks all the way. If Archons had Blink, he could definitely take this.
Archons need blink.
They need Blink.
Can you imagine blinking Archons?
Well, listen,
You know what Archons need is charge. Imagine how hilarious that would be.
Archons with charge.
We could call them charge cons, right? See, I've already got
Charge
the words for it here. Oh, here we go. This is never going to work, right?
No.
This
Too
is
many
just...
tanks.
Somehow he kind of got rid of some of those tanks.
Yeah. Gets
And
out
we
of
have
the way of the tanks.
Artosis, look
Yeah.
into my eyes. There are 3 battle cruisers being made right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah!
That's exactly what he should be doing. These upgrades, that makes so much sense. He's going to have 3 2-battle
What is
cruisers.
this insane game I am seeing here?
You want to watch 0-0 Phoenixes against 3-2 BCs? I do.
It depends on which race I play. He's going to try to do it again. Somehow PartinG is not going to be able to... I don't think PartinG's going to be able to close this out.
No. Yeah. It seems like... I don't think it's breakable.
It's like, it's just, at the end of the day, this is an obsolete unit composition and an obsolete response to what is just this unstoppable mech army. But he's attacking it over here. The tank count has been reduced. Get the turret. Okay, battle cruisers are now out.
Look at that.
Look at this.
Oh, my God.
Archons, more like Garbcons, am I right, guys?
Garbcons!
Garbcons.
246 Zealots have died, 24 Observers, 26 Archons, 97 Stalkers.
More stuff has died in this than that final battle in Lord of the Rings. Oh!
Ouch.
More units died in this game than people in John Wick movies.
Ooh. That might be true.
Yeah. He's going to try to attack in here again. This spot's almost mined out. There's something funny that happened with the mining. There's some factions that were never touched and others that are completely gone. Uh-oh. Ship weapons level 3?
Yeah, that's pretty strong.
Level 3, you say? He's like, uh-oh, cannons and stalkers. I'm not doing it.
Guess he doesn't have Yamato yet. That was a Yamato situation if I ever saw one.
Yeah. Dude, PartinG is going to be, if he loses, he's going to be exhausted.
I know.
This game is like,
Yeah. This is
it's so drawn out and intense.
This game is longer than yesterday.
Yeah. Tempest. So he's going to try to respond with Tempest of his own.
Yeah, with the jumps and the Yamatos, generally BCs are favored against Tempest a bit, but there are different tactics you can use with the Tempest. Like, they can't jump on the Tempests if the Tempests are, like, over a bunch of anti-air, such as cannons or stalkers or something like that. Also, you can recall your Tempests if you get a mothership plus your Nexus. Some good synergy there, jumping them around a little bit.
Yamato cannon is done.
Just in time.
Destroy their depots. Yes, please, let's get rid of the rest of those minerals over there. Uh-oh. Look at this. Terran's just going to give this up.
He's gutting TY's base right now. It was feeling like TY was going to be unbreakable, but making him run around like this, there's good
What's
stuff.
happening at the top? Are those battle cruisers moving through there?
I think so. Okay, just straight jumps him. Oh, one of them's really red. He can pick that one off. I wasn't really paying attention to that. Oh! Oh well. Good micro by TY pulling it back. Okay, let's look at that money. Yeah, he's just gonna have to make some more Archons there. He's got
so weird
1.5k and then like 100 minerals.
PartinG is a guy running around beating everywhere, but he actually has had less supply for almost this entire game.
Yeah. This is a scrappy way to play it.
Okay, let's go big picture for a second here. Terran, I don't think is actually mining really that much at all, right?
No, not very much.
Yeah.
Not very much.
Protoss is actually mining quite liberally.
But the thing is, TY's stuff is all really cost efficient for the most part. Whereas
Yes.
PartinG stuff is the opposite of that. Only the Blink Stalkers can really be cost efficient.
Okay, so at this moment, oh, hold on now. Finally, we're actually having TY attack out here.
Now, PartinG still has that bottom base.
Oh my God, there's no observer here, Artos.
Oh, man.
If only Banshees could be cloaked forever.
It's going to outlast him in the kill.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
He's recalling that home.
Okay.
So hold on, mineral check here. That base is mined out. Center left, I think, is mined out. I think the only place that PartinG is technically mining from is the bottom left.
And
there it is. Okay.
TY has the rich geyser base back up, and he just dropped mules at that right-hand base at about 3 o'clock.
This totally awkward base here in the middle that you almost never see taken in this game.
He just comes in, wrecks some more SCVs, gets out of there, hasn't actually lost units, so that's good. So hurts that economy once again. Look at this, 26 workers against 55, 105 army supply against 88. Again, the real problem, and now he's getting +1 air? Wow. I think the real problem is just look at what TY has. Like the long-range siege tanks that just always get that first volley, and then the VCs with Yamato.
He wants to kill that command center. I don't know if this is the right... Oh my God, he doesn't get it.
Oh no.
Oh no, if there was a battle that didn't go right, that might have been the one moment. Okay, he does get rid of the Raven.
Look at this, the VCs jump on top as well. Going to throw some Yamatos down.
Oh, and I think he wants to try to just come in here and close in on this army.
Pretty good kiting, but those mines coming up and trying to get their damage in too.
Okay, now he's going to get cornered at the edge of the map here.
Yeah, he's done.
GG, TY takes game 2.
31 minutes, 23 seconds.
Epic series, or match, I should say. We're not done yet.
Yeah.
TY.
Yeah.
Why so handsome?
That was really good. That was a very cool game. Enjoyed that
It looked like a Brood War StarCraft PBT.
Yeah.
That was a Terran player meching, getting this unstoppable army, Protoss massing up and trying to hit from different angles. And I'll tell you what, man, PartinG looked really good in that game. That was a great game from him.
Yeah, he made
this
a
guy
lot
knows
of
how to do a late game
fantastic
too.
moves. Yeah. I love the style he utilized. It's just that type of style I think is so underexplored with Protoss right now.
Yeah.
You know, on In Depth this week we went over Estrella's PvZ, where sometimes against Broodlord Infestor he runs around with Zealot Stalker and hits everywhere. Kind of like what we saw PartinG do there. It's such a cool idea, cool way to play, where you're just trying to outmaneuver your opponent and have more bases. You know, it's kind of the idea of like Zerg, not how Zerg is played, but you know, that Zergy kind of I'm everywhere, I have so much.
Okay, it's time for game 3. Let's go to Disco Bloodbath. Say it for me, Bear.
Game start.
Thank you.
So we have decided that's the Bear then.
That's the Bear's voice for sure.
Yeah.
Pixel 1, PartinG. Splice, TY.
By the way, you guys are probably thinking at home, but if TY's playing, who's casting? Curious is here.
Yeah.
That's right. Remember Curious? He's casting right now.
Yeah.
How
He's
cool
doing a
is
good
that?
job. cool to see all those people rotated in.
Yeah.
I'm hoping for just the same game again.
I'd be down for it, man. That was fun to cast.
Let PartinG win that
What
one?
a completely different PvT than we have ever casted in our lives.
Really?
And we cast a lot of StarCraft.
Very neat stuff.
Get back here. So now we have to ask ourselves, what is PartinG going to try to do? PartinG has to win 3 games in a row against God, Emperor, Kingman, TY.
It's a tall order. Marine gonna pop out. I like that TY definitely mixing up consistently with that.
Yep.
No Reapers for him.
The scout here shows that Protoss is expanding very quickly and now teching up. But that doesn't tell the Terran very much for now. Will TY go mech again this time, Artosis?
I don't think so. I think that the layout of this map, like, how would you do it? I guess you take the third up the ramp, not that third. That would be like impossible. That area in between the third and natural would be too hard to hold, I guess. So you want to take the high ground one. I don't feel like he will though. I don't think the map layout's that great for it. Got Fradius. What exactly is going on?
Yeah,
here?
I'm sorry. I've been looking at this. The factory floated
Yeah,
out. He's making a Hellion on the
kind
low
of
ground.
zoned out for a bit.
I don't understand
This is one base.
what I'm exactly looking at. You know, in these games, this will happen to me. This probably happens to you too, but occasionally I'm watching one player more than the other.
Yeah.
Like with PartinG, normally he's the guy that does the crazy stuff, so I'm kind of like
That's
staring.
what
So
I
I
was
come
doing
back
as
over
well.
here and I'm like, wait, he's on one base.
The fact that
he has floated a factory out and then made a Hellion.
It's funny because he has the bunker, and I saw that, and I was like, wait, did he make his command center on high ground? Like, what? Wait, what? I don't think PartinG did anything that made it look like he was going to be aggressive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Why is the factory on the low ground?
So he can make Hellions out of it and rally them. You don't want anything going out the front door because you'll see it.
I get it. Thank you, Artosis.
Oh, Jesus.
Robo is coming here. Is PartinG going to be ready for this? This is a very unusual build here.
Yeah, and there's no wall, but even if there was a wall, he's got the Marines and Medevac to kind of force his way through.
Okay, so what does Protoss actually have? There's 2 Stalkers and 1 battery. Blink is going to be done, but I don't know if that's going to help particularly in this moment. The Blink is usually upgraded to kind of like shoot down Medevacs that are trying to drop Widow Mines everywhere, but this is an actual attack. All right.
Mine goes out. Pops that up as the units go. Oh, he tries running these Hellions, but PartinG is completely on top of that.
Yeah, he's doing a very good job. He's actually going to run up here to where these probes are. Ooh. The probes pull away. Good move there. He's going to throw 1 probe into that. He picks it up. Oh, my God. Nice blink micro. And this attack has been held.
Yeah. He only ends up getting 3 probes, and there's already a 3rd Nexus on the way. It's almost lined up with the command center, the original command center here of TY. So this seems like a PartinG advantage after that nice hold.
Yeah, and I don't... Now, there is going to be Banshees with Cloak attacking here.
Yeah, he's still got his Medevac, too. It's not like he lost a lot doing that, so there's still potential for TY to accrue damage.
I feel like if TY doesn't do something dramatic here, he's just going to get further and further behind.
Yeah. It becomes
this is why
pretty straightforward for Protoss if Terran does something like this and it doesn't do much, and you have 3 Nexus. It's like, well, you make a lot of gateway units.
This is the thing, is like, okay, now hold on. He's going to send this Cloaked Banshee in here. Oh, my... Wait, somehow that Medevac did not die.
Yep.
Okay.
Flying right over that 3rd base.
He scans. I don't see an observer anywhere. What?
Yeah, not able to find too much damage. He has a 3rd Nexus, but not sending his probes there as of yet.
There's a reason why we always see players try to get an expansion immediately, and it's because in RTS it makes such a huge difference to be up a base or 2. And so what TY did was, frankly, guys, it was pretty risky. And this is why we see a push like this coming out next, is he has to do something
Yeah.
to slow him down immediately, or 3-base Protoss is going to way outgrow. Now, is the Protoss going to be in position?
Well, he is coming up the side with a group of stalkers in the front with a group of stalkers. So maybe he can pick off some things on the edge.
And something like a tank would be an ideal pick-off.
Yeah, killing that tank is actually quite large.
Yeah. Now, he's going to try to push over here at the third. Stalkers, I don't know if you can really blink on top of this without a... Oh, my God.
Wow.
Okay, he does blink on top of it.
Well, as long as you kill the tank, these
Yeah.
Marines without combat shield, without stim, without marauder support, without medevac support, blink stalkers just eat them. It's so easy.
Yeah, it's just so easy to micro against him.
Yeah. Especially when you're parting.
Okay, I think TY screwed himself in this game.
Yeah, he tried something
just-
very aggressive and it hasn't done anything.
He was trying to be a little bit too much of a globetrotter.
Tried to bounce the ball in between PartinG's legs, and instead TY got a foot cramp and fell over.
Yeah,
Gotta
unfortunately.
drink more water, TY.
Okay, there's a 4th Nexus being taken. His PartinG just races his way to a victory. Is he going to try to blink up here? He might just be out of vision range of seeing that there's an actual siege tank here.
Oh my God, he can hit stim
Oh,
from the
no.
hollow ground. Okay.
All right, TY.
Now,
It gets worse.
if TY really cares about casters, he'll leave the game now. Because this
Yeah,
game
this is just like, well,
is...
he's restarted that upgrade, and it's in the same spot where he gets sniped again.
So...
I don't know what to say, guys. I don't know.
The 4-base parting right now.
You guys are watching. You guys know StarCraft, right? What do you want me to say? It's just like, it's just getting worse and worse.
Too many
and worse.
things have gone wrong.
Yeah.
Too many.
This is
What's happening is TY is gearing up for one final attack.
Yeah, he'll probably pull SCVs.
Yes, I think you're right about that. I think he'll pull absolutely everything and just go for it.
What if he won?
That would be...
That would be the most epic thing.
Yeah. I think PartinG would really be shaking, or half shaking his head.
Okay, he's now got a Warp Prism, so if that inevitable push does come out, it's going to be much harder to actually come in and do any damage. Warpin's here as
That
well.
was so handsome.
Yeah.
So what he just did is, when he did the warping, he warped in the Zealots in like a star shape, like 5 different locations. No splash damage will happen there. Okay, goodbye. GG.
All right, GG. PartinG.
Okay. So PartinG puts his name on the board.
But I'll tell you what, man. That build from TY turned out to be pretty garbtacular.
It was blocked very well, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think if TY plays a more standard game, it's going to be a lot tougher for PartinG to win.
Yeah, I don't think you want to cheese now. Wonder what we'll see. Triton was going to be our next map. Yeah, I'm not sure what TY really will have planned here. Interesting series so far, though. I really like the mech game.
I think TY wanted too badly to win in the most stylistic fashion in this best of 5. Do you know what I'm saying?
I think he's mixing up his builds like amazingly.
Yeah.
And that will sometimes... It's kind of like the loss from Dark, right? Dark is up
My
2-0
tie
and he
today,
does
sorry.
the 12 pool.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, can't you just outplay him in macro games? Yeah, technically, but if you don't...
It's like,
if
is
you
this-
always do stuff like that, people will start to hard counter you blindly.
Yeah.
So it's good to
Well,
mix
I
things like
guess
this in,
also-
even though they might have a slightly lower win percentage.
TY
Overall,
wins
they bring
here-
up your overall win percentage.
If TY wins here, he also has to play a Protoss again. So, I mean, maybe he's just like, okay, let's do all of the weird builds so that they don't have much to prep for. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe. That
I don't know.
I could see that being the case, and he might have builds that look similar to the builds he's using tonight.
Yeah.
That he will mix in. Like even, for instance, on the Disco Bloodbath, maybe he has a build where he has the bunker on the high ground, right? That's going to set off like a classic or a hero whoever wins the next match.
Yeah.
And then he has, he's like, now you think I'm doing that, but actually I have 3 commands in my main. I don't know. Could be.
I think that unless he's going to do like a proxy rush, I would advise TY to simply just get up a couple of bases. He is better in these long late games. You know, PartinG did look good, but TY won the long drawn-out game.
Yeah.
By the way, isn't PartinG supposed to be cheesing or something? What's happening here? I thought PartinG was supposed to be like, I mean, he's playing very straight up. He's looking very good. Where's the cheddar?
He has a reasonable range. I don't know. Maybe we'll see it here. I am surprised we haven't seen something
I thought
yet.
we'd see something crazy here.
Like glaive all in or just a massive
like
blink into the main base.
All right, game 4's up. Let's go.
Game start.
Come, fellow gamers.
Pixel 1, PartinG.
What you got, Party? Let's see it.
Splice, TY.
So it looks like a scoutless expand from PartinG here. TY, don't know yet exactly what he's going to be up to.
Listen to this music. Music is good in this game.
StarCraft has great music.
It's got good music, man.
Star 1 and Star 2 is just fantastic.
Yeah.
Music.
That's how you know we've been in Korea for a long time. You just called it Star 1 and Star 2. Only Koreans call it that.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not Korean, though.
Getting a little more Korean every day, Artosis, as far as I can tell.
Yeah.
If you guys come to Korea, sometimes you say StarCraft, people won't know, but if you say Star, Star 1, Star 2, people know.
That is true.
Yeah.
People do call him Star.
Now, again, PartinG with an expand build, which is fine. Is he going to go into Blink and just try to take a third?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, do you want to mix it up from there? I don't really want to see Stargate from him, to be honest. I feel like TY is going to be particularly strong against that.
I think it's too straight up.
Yeah, it is straight up, but it's also very technical. That looks like it's where Stargate will go,
I think that's exactly where Stargate goes.
Yeah. Okay. And you know what? He hasn't made a Reaper at all today. So you can put stuff out on the map and he will never find it. Oh, a Robo!
That's my boy,
He's put
PartinG.
something else there, too.
Homie's
Can't
gonna
be a
rush.
second Robo. Can't.
It's a second Robo! Oh my God, this is the Batman villain PartinG that I love.
This is amazing.
This is crazy. What is he doing? You'll never find all the bombs in time, Batman.
Now, double proxy Robo is actually, it was a build that was really strong for a little bit, like a year ago, but it was on one base. He's made a Nexus here beforehand.
Oh my God.
That's hilarious. Yeah, I guess. Don't forget that one Liberator counters this and one Viking counters this.
Yep.
Anyways, you just make Immortals and a Prism.
Oh my gosh. Here we go. Now,
So by the way, PartinG, although he made his Nexus, has no probes at it.
yeah.
He has not made a probe for it. That is so
Nor will
funny.
he.
No.
That was
no
just for the
interest.
looks.
So this is kind of a one-base double Robo in a way. There's no additional economy. Yeah. My God, this is...
Almost forgot the Immortal.
Yeah.
Time is of the S. Oh. All right.
I think you... Okay, is he just going to send, like...
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah,
I think
he
you
could
still
actually
go
just
with
send
your
that north.
Hellions.
Yeah, I think you just
Go up to the high ground,
There's
make a
nothing in there,
Liberator
right?
or the
There's like one
Viking.
Stalker. That's not going to save the day.
Uh-oh, PartinG.
Uh-oh, PartinG. Oh! And he wanted to get the second Immortal before he starts the rush. He's got the second Immortal. We're Prism inbound. Hellions are going to unload.
Uh-oh.
Oh, my God. Remember, he doesn't have anything mining at the natural. So every probe is very precious. Oh, my God, they're in a line. Oh!
Well, his Immortals have to win everything now.
Yeah.
I think at this point he's actually looking for a draw. Because you're going to lose every probe. Man.
That bunker is a real headache, man. There's 4 workers for parting right now. And right now what you're trying to do is a Terran is just sandbag and buy time. All he needs to do is make 1 Viking, by the way.
Yeah, he has it.
Oh, I'm sorry, the Viking's actually out.
Yeah,
Excuse me. Yeah.
Party used all his money for the Stalker, so we're going to see if he can hero that up.
Uh-oh. I appreciate the build, though. Oh my god, this Viking's so low.
Yeah, you got to repair that Viking. That Viking's so key.
Yeah. It's giving me anxiety. Please repair that Viking. Thank you. Okay. There's nothing. Parting is going to try to come in through the front. Siege tank sieging up in the back here.
Dude, he's 3 Immortals, you say nothing. He's got everything he needs.
This is a lot of damage, Artosis, but the Viking is going to keep hitting his War Prisms.
Damages the Viking quite a bit.
Oh, he's going to send the Hellions back out now. How funny.
Love it. Repairs the Viking once again. So we got 5 probes right now.
Okay, the Viking, the other Viking, excuse me, is going to go. Yeah, this is over.
You can just land that and kill all the probes easily.
Yeah.
That's going to be that.
Yeah, there's nothing he can do, right? Okay, so this is going to kill him. And the Viking's going to land fish in a barrel. Uh-oh. All right, I think Parting is thinking of a letter. 1 letter specifically. There it is. GG.
Right.
TY goes on 3-1. Great series.
Yeah, that was a fun one.
That's my favorite series of
had
the
some
round
cheese
of-
at the end for you.
Yeah. I got my cheese.
Yeah.
I'm not that hard to please, you know?
Parting again with a pretty strong performance. Round of 8 Super Tournament, you know, he hasn't been back for that long.
I really want to see how he does in 2020.
Oh, I think he's going to be a guy that's pretty regularly in round of 8, to be honest.
All right, we're going to have an interview now with TY and see how he's feeling. He is the 3rd player to move on to the round of 4, and after we have that interview, we'll go to a break, and then we'll go to our last best of 5. And I believe that interview is ready right now.
In the 3rd match of tonight, it is TY who comes out on top. Congratulations, TY. Thank you. You gain a 3-1 victory and now you move on to the round of 4. How do you feel?
이삭이한테 굉장히 약하고 굉장히 많이 져왔어가지고
And I've lost to
오늘도
Parting a
굉장히
lot
마음으로
in the
왔는데,
past, so I was quite worried
경기하기 전에
coming
좀
here.
마음을 비우자고
But you know, I
생각한
try to
게
empty
좀
my
잘 통한 것
mind
같고,
before playing
오늘
against them.
빌드적인 측면에서
And in
제가
terms of
굉장히
build,
유리하게 많이
I really had the
끌어갈
upper
수
hand,
있어서 처음부터.
and I was
그래서 이길
really
수 있었던
able
것
to
같습니다.
handle the game
그동안
well.
선수 생활 통틀어서 오프라인
In your whole
다전제
career,
기준 상대 전적 0대7로 들었습니다.
I heard that your offline record against Parting was 0-7. And
그
why
원희
was
선수
that?
워낙 테란전을 잘하기도
Well, Parting
하고
is such a great player in
심리전에
terms of
굉장히 강한
PvT,
선수라서
and he's really good on
그런
stage.
부분에 대해서 굉장히 많이 져왔었고,
So in that perspective, I lost
그래서
quite a lot to
이번엔
him.
좀 편하게 그냥 내가 할 것만
But today,
하자라는
I
그런
played
변화를
comfortably,
준 게,
focusing on what I should do,
승리 요인이지 않나
and I think that was really
싶습니다.
instrumental to my win today.
전략적인 빌드부터 또 메카닉까지 보여주셨는데
In
이런
terms of strategy, you showed a lot of
준비의
mechanic
결과인가요?
today. Was that prepared?
네네, 바이오닉 자체로
Yes, it
요즘
was.
프로토스전에서 굉장히
I feel like the
승률이
Bionic
안 좋더라고요.
against Protoss
저뿐만 아니라
recently
많은
has been quite poor in
테란들이
win rate.
승률이 안 좋길래 어느 정도 메카닉으로
So
변수를 둬야 될
I
필요성이
knew that I would
있다고
have to
느껴서
go mechanic
사용을
sometime
했고,
today,
그게 잘 먹힌 것
and I think
같습니다.
really worked out well.
썬더버드 메카닉을 보여주셨던
In
경기가
Thunderbird,
참
you've shown
재밌었죠?
mechanic, and that was quite
20분
entertaining.
넘게 맞고 수비만 했습니다.
And you've kept
이게
defending,
상대의 성향,
defending.
뭐 양상을 보면서 그렇게 완벽한 가드를 올릴
And throughout the game,
준비하셨는데
you showed immaculate defense.
네네, 상대가 쥐어짜내는 느낌의 냄새가 굉장히
Well,
많이
the
났어요.
opponent really
그래서
squeezed out his army,
막기만 하면 이길 수 있다고
and I
충분히
knew that
생각을
if
했고,
I just fend off the
다행히
army,
막기에
I knew that I could win.
최적화된 썬더버드 맵이라서 승리할 수 있었던 것
And I
같고,
think I was able to win because the map was Thunderbird.
아마 패배를 하지 않았을까
Otherwise,
생각을 했어요.
I might have
끝나고.
lost that one.
네. 자, 이렇게 정말 어려웠던 약했던 그런 원희삭이라는 상대로
And
오늘 이렇게
you know, you
멋진
always
3대1
struggled against
승리를
Parting,
거둘
but you
수가
gained the victory
있었는데요.
today.
한편으로는 이렇게 좋은
But
실력으로
on the other side,
블리즈컨 가능성이 사라져서 상심이 클 거라고 생각합니다.
And I believe,
어떤 마음으로
Parting,
임하고 계신지
I believe.
궁금한데요.
How are you?
굉장히
playing right now,
아쉬운
TY?
부분이 많았었는데
Well,
이게
there were
제
lots of
성적에 대한
disappointing moments.
그런 결과물이라서 수긍을 할 수밖에 없었고,
And in terms of results,
그래도
you know,
아직
I've
슈퍼토너먼트가 남아
had quite
있으니까
poor
이번
results.
대회에서
But you know, I still have a lot of
기분 좋게
tournament days
마무리를 잘
left,
해서
so I'm just gonna try my best
내년이 조금
in the remaining
더
days.
저를 기대할 수
And
있게
I hope
만드는
to
대회가
play
됐으면
so that my
합니다.
fans can look forward to my performance in
끝까지
2020.
최선을 다하시는 모습 정말 멋집니다. 자, 슈퍼토너먼트 다음 4강 상대는 김준호 선수와
And your next
김도
opponent in
선수
Super Tournament
사이에서
will be
가려집니다.
either Hero
와,
or
김준호
Classic.
선수는 정말 공격 좋아하는 선수고
Hero is a really aggressive
김도
player,
선수도 이 토스 정점에 있는 선수인데요.
and Classic is at the
어떤
peak
선수를
of Protoss.
좀 더 선호하실지
So who
궁금하네요.
do you prefer to play against?
근데 남은 4강의 멤버들이 너무나
Well,
다
the remaining
제가
round of
싫어하는
4 players
스타일의
are
멤버들이라서
so strong,
누굴 만나도
and I don't want to play
굉장히
against
힘든
them
경기가 될 것 같고,
no matter
그래도
what.
오늘 인간 상성인 원희삭 선수를 극복을
But
했으니까
I did overcome
내일도 준비만
my
잘한다면은
counter
이길 수
PartinG
있지
today,
않을까라는
so I think I gained
기대감을
some
조금은
confidence
갖고
today,
있습니다.
and I'll try my best tomorrow.
두 선수 모두 굉장히 까다로운가 봅니다. 자, 그러면 내일 전태환 선수의 모습
And
기대하고
we'll be back
계신데요.
with
팬들에게
TY
한마디
tomorrow
들어보겠습니다.
for his performance. And before you go, any last words to your
일단
fans?
팬분들이 굉장히 아쉬워하시는 분들이 많았었는데
And I believe the fans are disappointed for my performance this year.
이번 대회라도 꼭 우승을
But
해서
I hope to win this Super Tournament
보답을 하고 싶고
and try to
경기도
give back to my
재밌게 잘
fans some joy.
풀어나가도록 하겠습니다.
다시 한번 축하드립니다.
Once again, congratulations
감사합니다.
on making it to the round of 4 TY. Thank you.
Thanks, Andy.
네, 지금까지 전태양 선수였고요.
great series.
그리고 이제 이어지는 경기
Every game so
오늘의
different from
마지막
the other one.
경기입니다.
It was a good day
경기
overall.
김준호
Yeah,
선수와
much better than
김도호
yesterday.
선수의
So
대결로
we're going to have a short
돌아오겠습니다.
break. When we come back, Hero vs. Classic.